Hey, to make a little update video slash part 2 tour. Sorry for the dog. I'm just trying to get this done real fast. Basically, bought the car about 2 weeks ago. I'm talking kind of quiet because my throat is really sore. So, anyways, bought the car about 2 weeks ago, and it was a great car. Decent car, I guess. Put new tires on it. Just cheap Sears tires, but nonetheless, they're new tires. Painted the calipers. We ordered new slotted disc brakes in the rear, which were really cheap, but we're not going to put those on. So, anyways, we put like $430 worth of sensors on it, such as an O2 sensor or something else. I waxed it up. Everything you would do when you get a car, or if you would take care of your cars, everything you would do. Anyways, I waxed it all up, made it look pretty good. And I'm just driving it the other day, and I lose all this power. I'm like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. Just bought this car and I'm losing power. She's putting her goddamn ball in it. It pisses me off. Hey, get out of here. Go. Anyways, losing all this power, and basically took it to my mechanic and said, something's wrong with the engine, so you might have to replace it. And we're not doing that. And basically my grandma must have felt bad for me because the Taurus, anyways, is all the way in there. And my grandma said you can have the Taurus back. So I don't know why. I'm just kind of frustrated I spent all this money. But I might just make a little tour of it before I get rid of it. We're gonna get rid of it and take it to a wholesale place. I hate to do this, but I'm taking a big loss as it is. So we put that honey stuff in there in the motor to doctor it all up. Hopefully it'll drive good when the people that are gonna buy it drive it. So just get rid of it. But let's just get started real fast and let it still tour. We do have soft touch right here. This is all soft touch, nicely padded, I guess, but I never liked the material it was made out of. Chrysler always felt some sort of cheapness / luxury to me, so this is all nicely padded though, but it's Chrysler padded. A little analog clock up here, which I can never read when I'm driving, so I never understood why they did that in there, but whatever. Got your fake wood grain, which I thought was a nice classy touch. You have your Chrysler style clamp controls and hand unit for the day. Might as well put all this to the traction control, which was a nice button to push because this car would spin the tires. And a SD card. Don't know what that's there for, but whatever. And this center console was not very ergonomically friendly, so not as good as the Taurus. Gotta put your change. This is a big clusterfuck to get into. Cup holders would pop out, and they're not very good cup holders, but cup holders, I guess. This one has a CD player and a cassette, or wherever I can find it, so it was a nice little feature. And also some fade and whatnot. The stereo is pretty good. I'll turn it on and demonstrate it, I suppose. Today is Saturday. Saturday the something. 138,000. I just put a full tank of gas in it, which really pissed me off. So you can hear the bass, it's pretty good. We have tweeters right over there. We do have a trip computer. What was I getting to it? That's not very many miles to empty for a full tank. Put about 1,000 miles on the car total. Only getting about 17 miles a gallon with not a load foot. Sunroof controls. You have a sunroof, pretty big opening. This is leather padded, but the padding is really padded here, and it's just receded, so it's really hard. And that never really cleaned out or used, but you do have a power outlet. You have the auto stick too, which Chrysler thought was just amazing for the day. Don't have a damn glove box, but I did go to the scrapyard and just took this with me. Got a booklet, and I already had a manual, but I put all my registration and shit in there, but I don't need it really anymore. Do have headlights and fog lights. I'll turn those on and just replace those, which I don't think might, whatever. Do have a wood grain steering wheel. With the leather is kind of it's wore off because it used to have like a graining to it. But a steering wheel cover would just look bad because I like the wood on here. But let's just go to the rear seats. You have pretty good foot room though. Just kind of cleaning the car out because we're going to try to get rid of it today. So here's a front view of the car. I rode back here a few times since I was too lazy to drive, but you always got the Chrysler's cheap air vents. I always thought they were cheaply built. But you could redirect it to the floor. You have dual mat pockets, which this is vinyl right here. A lot of automakers do that. This is real leather right here. Hey, there's white trash driving by. Never mind, sorry. Anyways, you do get all the materials right here, same as front. And you have a tweeter right here, which is cool. Yeah, you and your Ranger just have your exhaust leak go as loud as it could be. Whatever, sorry. A little aggravated today. But anyways, you do have an armrest. This is all vinyl, like the vinyl Chrysler used. This is leather, well, leather, whatever. You do have the headrest right here, which I always thought looked neat from the rear end of the car, just my opinion. And that's about it really for the back. You have a no shit handle, not damped or anything, but you do have a light here, which does work surprisingly. Or Buick doesn't do that. You have a little storage, actually 2 storages right here, which is actually pretty cool. I never really noticed that. But I can show the trunk too, I suppose. And these wheels are off a Chrysler Concord, I believe, so. Struts need to be replaced. Pretty big trunk, not as about as big as a Taurus, I'd say. Just kind of slams there. But this is gonna be the last video for this car. Not that you guys really got a chance to know it, anyways. But got a few videos out of it. Brand new struts right there, though. Previous owner did that. Just have a 3.5 liter high output, which really packed quite a punch. Actually, pretty good motor, but not in my case. But I'm gonna end it right about now, guys. But I'll show you the headlights and fog lights first. There's Sylvania Silver Star ZXZs, and then down here I got yellow ones. Just a little bit of a JDM look, because if I didn't get the Taurus, I was gonna get actually we're looking at a '93 Honda Accord CB7 with the 5-speed, which I was a little aggravated, couldn't get that one, but whatever. When I go to Florida next spring, I'm gonna look for one with no rust on it, owned by an old person. But that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching this cool update video. Talk to y'all later.